First, I have to get ahead of myself a little bit and make a comment on the music. That is a song from Anne's playlist. I apologize. You'll be hearing a lot of Anne's playlist in the future, but we'll go into it a little bit more in the next couple episodes. So just be aware, I chose the song, but I did. It is a fun song, it's all about love, and that's what this episode's about. This is the episode where we'll talk about my wedding. Nunu, do you know where we are?
College.
Do you know why we're here? What happened in this building?
I don't know.
You don't know?
People got
This is the building that Mom and I got married at.
Ah.
And you have to keep looking at the viewfinder, otherwise you get shaky. Weddings and dating and stuff like that, those are all just a pain, an absolute pain. We got engaged on February 29th, 1996, and we didn't get married until July 19th, 1997. So it was a long engagement. Notice I got engaged on leap year, so I didn't have to celebrate the 1-year anniversary of our engagement. I mean, it's a stupid thing. You never celebrate the anniversary of your engagement unless you're engaged for more than a year. I was able to figure out a way to be engaged 18 months and not have to celebrate that. So good tip for any of you unmarried people. Wait for leap year and then do that. Or just have short engagements. So it's a mess because we're sitting there planning a wedding. We don't have any siblings that are on the horizon for weddings, so all of the pent-up expectations are all coming on this moment. So now I'm a guy and I'm hanging out with guys, and we were young and we were naive and we didn't really kind of understand the gravity of what's going on here. So all the groomsmen spent the night over at my place the night before the wedding. It was a lot of fun. It kind of, I guess that was my bachelor party. We played a lot of chess and stuff like that. And you know, back then, we didn't get it. We didn't get the importance of marriage. We didn't get how making a covenant with another person can change you for the better and for the worse. We were very much focused on ourselves because we were young. And I don't remember many wedding gifts that I got for the wedding. That's not true. I remember Dan Showalter got us a set of knives, and I think the steak knives are still the ones that we use today, but all the other ones, none of those are good. But the only other wedding gift that I remember is the wedding gift I got from Pete Peterson. It comes up regularly because it serves as a symbol of how naive and how male-centered me and my friends were back then. My friend Pete Peterson, who's awesome, and I am not any better than this when I was his age, because I am his age. He got me this. This is the director's cut of Das Boot. Das Boot is the German language film that brought Wolfgang Peterson to American audiences. It got a bunch of Academy Award nominations, including Best Picture. Pete found this double VHS, remember VHS? Got this double VHS for me, technically for Anne and I, for our wedding. Anne doesn't like German cinema. She doesn't like war movies. She doesn't like war movies on submarines where they're speaking German for 3 hours and all that kind of stuff. It wasn't the best wedding gift, but it was also the best wedding gift. We can forgive Pete because Pete brought his family and to Star Wars Celebration and met Mark Hamill. So Pete is still a very, very cool guy. I don't mean to besmudge his reputation. He's awesome. Anyway, he was in my wedding party. We all hung out at our place the night before the wedding. The wedding was going to prove to be an event because a lot of different people pushing for different agendas. So first off, there's the bride. Anne is saying that she refuses to allow us to have the Lord's Prayer said in our wedding service. So she just had a thing against written prayers, so we weren't going to do the Lord's Prayer. It seemed too ritualistic for her. The pastor, Pastor Pete, phenomenal campus pastor, Ann and I both really liked. I consider him a mentor. He's a great guy. He refused to give away the bride at the ceremony, even if Ann didn't have a problem with it. And that kind of riled Ann up. Though, in hindsight, Ann's glad that Pastor Pete held the line on that. And then meanwhile, there's my father-in-law who said that if the pastor is going to wear an alb, or in his words, if the pastor is going to wear a bathrobe, he's going to wear a bathrobe. So come the day of the wedding, I don't know who's wearing pants, who's not wearing pants, what prayers are going to be spoken, and whether or not we're going to give away Anne or whatever. Thankfully, I just want the ship to go, right? I'm like, hey, you know what? I got a job in Rockford as a Christian ed director, and it's paying me $22,000 a year. I'm not paying for any of this, right? That's all I care about, right? Everyone shows up, everyone wears pants, and I don't have to pay for it. Thankfully, everyone showed up. Even Dave wore pants. And so I think it was more or less a success.